Those few months before college in the summer could be extremely exciting or extremely intimidating if you don't know what to bring. Hey guys, it's me Noelle and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is specifically dedicated to all my college-bound viewers out there. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently a sophomore at UC Davis. For my freshman year, I lived in the dorms and I had an amazing experience. If you guys want to see what my move-in experience was like, I'll link a video in the description below. Those few months before I moved into college was the most exciting and intimidating time of my life. I mean, it is a huge transition going from high school to college. A lot of things can be overwhelming, like sometimes you don't know what to bring and you don't know if you're bringing too much or packing too little. Hopefully this video can kind of ease your mind. I've been through it, so I know what it's like. This video is going to be 10 things you should bring to college, or at least 10 things that were extremely helpful for me during my freshman year. Before I get into it, I would really appreciate it if you guys took a second to hit that subscribe button and like button if you like this video. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that you should bring to college is kind of an obvious one, but I'm gonna include it in this video anyways because it is that essential to me. Headphones. Headphones, AirPods, EarPods, Beats, Sony, literally any kind of earphone device will save you in college, but I would recommend getting noise canceling ones if you can. For all you guys who are going to be dorming next year, headphones are especially necessary when you're sharing a room with another person or two other people. You never know, when you're studying somewhere, someone could be inconsiderate, but you can still be in your zone and study if you have noise canceling ones. A little pro tip for you guys, if you're planning on buying a new laptop for the school year, Apple offers this deal where you get a free pair of Beats with your laptop purchase. The next college essential is extremely essential. It is a shower caddy. This one is also kind of obvious if you're living in dorm life, but guys, I am serious, this will change your entire experience. Shower caddies are extremely convenient, especially if they have a lot of compartments like this one. You can have an entire bathroom worth of products in this little tiny thing. Basically, you just put everything you need for your bathroom and shower routine in here, and every time you go to the bathroom, you bring it along with you. Soap, lotion, towel, baby wipe. These are pads. The third college essential is an extension cord. So dorms can be really tricky on where they place their wall outlets. Sometimes the nearest wall outlet to your bed could be like across the room, and it's just very inconvenient, especially when you have your lamp, when you're charging your phone, when you have your mini refrigerator plugged in. Dorm life taught me that I have and use a lot more electronics than I think I do, especially when it comes to charging things. Alright guys, this next one is kind of one that I will give myself credit for. It's something I kind of invented. As a college student, you will probably have an ID card, and that ID card will be really important to have at all times. It'll be how you swipe into your dining comments, how you get into your dorm room. I found that I needed it all the time, and it would be kind of a hassle to open my backpack and like dig through it. This right here was my saving grace as a freshman. Let me kind of explain to you this whole thing. It's very like visually obvious, but I'm gonna explain it anyways because I'm excited about it. The first thing is this stretchy, like, it's not a lanyard, I don't know what this is called, but it's basically like a wrist strap. Right here is an ID or card holder. Then finally, a keyring with your bike key on it or any other key you want to put on it. This thing, I just had it everywhere I went. It was so convenient. The fifth college essential are containers. Let me explain. By containers, I mean two different kinds of containers. You want to bring Tupperwares. You're probably like, why do I need Tupperwares? You know, I don't know why you need Tupperwares, because somehow as a freshman, I was always needing a container. I was always needing to borrow my roommate's Tupperwares for whatever reason. It's just a good idea to have it on hand if you need it, and in different sizes too. For those days that you cook for yourself, or like, it's a good way to organize your drawers. Your drawers can get messy very easily, so if you have like storage containers, it can make things a little less messy. This next container, I think every college student should have. It is a memory box container. Basically, in college, you're going to be going through a lot of life changes and new memories. And if you're a hoarder like me, as you can see, that board is full of paper and memories. Then having a memory box is a great way to keep those sentimental things. And I'm talking like wristbands from football games, plane tickets, photos, the first test you got an A on, you can keep it in here. Like just memories from your first year of college. Trust me, one day you're gonna want to look back on it and be like, oh my gosh. Number 6 is important and very practical. It is a first aid kit. So I'm kind of lying to you guys. I didn't bring a first aid kit my freshman year, but both my roommates did, and I ended up using both of theirs. So thank you to my beautiful and wonderful roommates for saving my scarred knee. It's forever scarred. Long story short, I fell off my bike, like flung off my bike. I basically had to put Neosporin on it and use their gauze and band-aids. Because they had first aid kits, my knee was saved, and you know, happy ending. Super important. You'll never know when you're gonna need it. Number 7 is drink containers. First, I would recommend bringing a hydro flask, or what's the other one called? Is it like a goat? What's that other one called? It's like the competitor of the hydro flask. Oh my gosh, it is not goat. It's not goat, it's Yeti. That's really embarrassing. So I recommend a hydro flask or a Yeti, or something that can keep your drinks either really warm for the whole day or like really cold. You're gonna be running around campus all the time, and just having a nice warm or cold drink is really comforting. And always bring water around, guys. I always fill this hydro flask with ice because I'm a big ice chewer. It's just nice to like eat ice in lectures. Sorry people around me, I just love ice, okay? And the other drink container is a mug. I probably use a mug every single day. When you're studying late at night and you just want tea or coffee, it's really nice to have that, you know? Number 8 is another sentimental thing. It is pictures. I'm a very, very, very homesick person. So the first thing I packed while I was packing for college was pictures of my friends and family. These are a few of my favorite Polaroids of my best friends. There's just something really comforting about seeing familiar faces, especially being in an environment that you've never been in and with people you barely know. It's just really nice to have that. We are almost at the end. Number 9 is a communal whiteboard. This whiteboard is a monthly calendar, and it has this really convenient corkboard section on the bottom and the space to write notes on the side. Every month, me and my roommates would update this calendar with important dates going on, little notes for each other, and like if there was like an ice cream social or something, we would like stick it on there. We would always put each other's birthdays on here and like celebrate it on that day. And this was just a really efficient way for me and my roommates to communicate with each other. You know, you're not always around your roommates, you all have different schedules, so if you have something going on and you forget to tell them, you could just communicate via whiteboard. Last but not least, and something you certainly should not overlook, is a comforter. You're probably like, that's common sense, Noelle. Okay, maybe it isn't for everybody. Let me tell you a quick story. The first 3 or 4 nights in my college dorm were some of the coldest nights I've ever experienced because I did not think I needed a comforter. I had like a blanket and I was content, or at least I thought I was content. And then the cold draft of the room settled in and I'm like, what is this? And I was freezing like my first few nights of college. My roommate's dad was so nice and we went to Target and we got a comforter for me. Just please don't forget to bring a comforter. You'll need it. You will 100% need it. Even if you live in Arizona or a really hot state, you'll need it at night. So yes, guys, that is it. My 10 college essentials, especially for you freshmen who are gonna be dorming next year. If you guys like these college related videos, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're going to college, let me know where you're going. Let me know if this video is helpful for you and if you're gonna bring any of these items I mentioned. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! And I posted this right next to my bed.